Good day, my name is Adewumi and we'll be doing web programming. This is going to be a series of videos that will be teaching you how to program in the web. The first thing we're going to do is to on our server. There are two major types of server. There is the WAMP server and there is the XAMPP. I will be using the XAMPP. So the first thing I do is to start it up, because if I don't start it, I'll have errors. So you go over to your XAMPP if you have it installed. If you don't, download it. Then you click the start button for the Apache and the start button for the MySQL. Make sure the PIDs and the port numbers are assigned, else you will have errors. So I have mine assigned, so we can proceed. The next thing to do is to go over to bootstrap.com, getbootstrap.com. When you visit that site, you will see a download button. Download the file. Once you download it, go to your C drive of your system, open the C drive. If you are using WAMP, open the WAMP, go to your www folder here and create a folder inside the www folder in your WAMP in your C drive. But I will be using XAMPP. So I come to my XAMPP folder, I go to my htdocs and I create a folder. I have already created a folder for the purpose of these tutorials. So I named it projects. I have downloaded my bootstrap file and I have placed it here. And as you can see, it is named bootstrap. Do exactly the same and we will have the same results. After doing that, the next thing you need to do is to go over to your code and try to connect to the file you just downloaded. And to do that, you need to open your HTML tag. The first thing is to declare your HTML doc type, which this is HTML5, so that the browser can know that we are working with HTML. And when you open your HTML tags, there are two tags which are resident in every HTML file, which is the head and the body. Now, in the head, there is a title. The title could be what you want. Then there is the body. The body, well, I will explain to you what to use the body for subsequently. To connect to the bootstrap file we just downloaded, what you need to do is to link to it. And to do that, you use the link tag in HTML. You say link href rel equal to this, then you close it, and your rel is style sheet because it's a CSS file. Then this is bootstrap/bootstrap.css. This line of code will tell our browser that we are referring to this file here. That is why we named it bootstrap/bootstrap.css, which is this bootstrap/bootstrap.css is a CSS file, cascading style sheets. So with this line of code, we can use the functionality of this application we downloaded online. This is a very beautiful application that lets web programmers worry less about writing CSS and JavaScript. You focus on your markup and your PHP, which is your backend. So let's proceed. After doing this, we are rest assured that our script is linked to the CSS file. So let us test and be sure of what we are talking about. In order to do that, we need to go over to the bootstrap site and use it. And the first thing we need to do is to get we need to get the markup, and just do what I'm doing. Later on you will understand better why it works the way it does. So you come here, you say row fluid, you call this 12, no, this, you call this 12, offset of 2. You clean this off, we don't need it. You clean this off too, we don't need it. So all of our code will go in here. Now the next thing we need to do is to come back here and pick up some components which we might need. We might need page header, so just come over to page header and pick it up and go over to the code here and paste. It's as simple as that. It works like magic. When I first saw it, I was so happy I could not sleep. Can put whatever you want. After doing the header, you come back here and go for the nav, that is the navigation. It could be as long as you want, but I'll choose my favorite, which is this. Very pretty and interesting. Come here, you paste it. Now watch me closely. When you are pasting, whatever tag you open, you make sure you close it. This tag was opened and is closed here. This tag was opened and is closed here. This tag was opened and is closed here. This is our body, it's closed here. This is our head, it's closed here. Every tag in HTML and PHP that has an opening tag must have a closing tag, else you have errors. So let's go ahead and paste our navigation there. So now we can save this and go over to our browser to test. While testing, what we will see is this. This title will appear at the top of our page. I will show you there. This will link to the bootstrap file we downloaded. If you do not link to this, all of this is useless. It will not be styled, and it has to go in the head. This is the body where the main code goes. You need to use this line of code which is opened and closed here. The reason is because if it is not row fluid, this will not understand what is doing. This is to make the page header, which we're going to see in a bit. This is the navigation. This is all we'll be testing for now, and then we'll proceed subsequently. So let's go ahead and see. Type localhost and project. Project is whatever you save your folder with, your server folder. So if I change this to dog, here it's going to be dog, but it's project, and our WAMP server is started and is running. If these things are not done, you are going to experience errors. So let us refresh and see. As you can see, this is gotten from here. Hold on. This is gotten from here. I just changed the names. The same order. This here is gotten from here. As you can see. Sorry. It's gotten from here. So if I want to change it to this, what I need to do is to come back here, copy this line of code, go back to my code here and paste it. Once I do this way impels this here will no longer be this format, it will be impels like this. And so let's test it and see. And as you can see, we have it in pills. So these are the basics and the fundamentals of web programming. In the next phase, we're going to go to PHP proper and see how we can manipulate a couple of things. Thank you for watching.